I'm not the most tech savvy. I'm not like super smart. I just need something that I can put up in the air that's simple for me to use, that I can get it done quickly at golden hour. A lot of times with the videos that I make, you know, something happens right away and you don't have much time to film it. A lot of these other drone videos, dude, and I know because when I was looking for drones, I went to YouTube and started looking at people's drone reviews and stuff like that. A lot of these other YouTube videos that do drone reviews, man, as someone who takes drone footage outdoors, like all I'm really looking for is like, what does it look like? What kind of footage does it capture? Almost every single one of them, dude, they're in a city. They go out into like their neighborhood or like a city park and they put the drone up in the air. And that just didn't really tell me much, honestly. That just doesn't really do it for me. When I'm used to being out in amazing, beautiful spots just like this and capturing just really beautiful scenic views. And so when I was looking for a drone, it was really hard to determine which one I wanted because all of the actual drone shots on those review videos are of very non-beautiful places. But after doing the research, I did decide that this was the drone that I wanted to go with. Dude, I just woke up, just woke up. So I opened the door and I figured that this would be just a great way to end this video because this is a huge rarity, dude. You do not see this very often around the Lake Powell, Page, Arizona area, and it is gorgeous. Look at that, dude. We got snow. Just a little dusting. Got a little neighbor over there too, I guess, but I'm gonna see if I can put the drone up. Well, hello again, guys. I guess to start this off, I'd really like to thank everyone for just all the really beautiful comments and words of encouragement. It's pretty sweet, dude. Like, I've never had like a YouTube channel before. This is my first one, and I don't know, I feel like I'm like part of a community or something. It's great. A lot of your comments and suggestions and just words of wisdom and encouragement have totally made my day, multiple days. So I guess to start off, I just wanted to say thanks a lot for following along on my little slice of paradise here. If you've been following along with the channel for a while now, I would say probably a month and a half ago, maybe like around Christmas, we were in this amazing spot. There were like these hoodoos with like brown like tops on them, like just like looked like mushrooms. It was crazy. And the slot canyon type of hikes around there were amazing. It was just a beautiful area. And obviously I was gonna film, but when we got in there, I did what I normally do when I film these type of videos is, you know, if the sunset's popping, which that was in Arizona. So in Arizona, the sunset is usually always popping, but I took the drone out to fire it up, and it took about an hour to get it to fire up. And then after that, every time I tried to, it would not go. And it's a super old drone. I'm sure you've seen the several videos where I apologize for the drone footage. I mean, I've had to take it apart and rebuild it like several times. By the end of it, I didn't even bother like putting the top cover on it. And every time I was going to do a drone shot, I would plan at least a half hour before sunset, just hoping that it would like take off. So once the drone died though, that was kind of a situation. It was a total bummer because not only could I not get amazing footage of that spot, that video did not end up being the type of video that I wanted it to be, but it was a video. And I'm just a YouTuber that lives in a truck camper, dude. Like I'm not out there filming documentaries for National Geographic or whatever. But the drone shots of like the spots that I go to, that's what you guys usually comment on. I mean, that's where the views happen. That's a huge part of the story that I, as a truck camper life YouTuber, tell, is the epic spots that I find. Obviously this channel is all about going and finding epic spots. We're going to find an epic spot right now, hopefully. So not having that drone was a huge bummer, but like the most amazing thing happened. Sky Rover saw that I needed a drone, and they decided to send me one and support the channel. And I'm super stoked, dude. And they sent me the exact drone that I was looking for, that I wanted. The drone that I wanted was a Skyrover S1. The reason that I wanted it is because like there's not all those crazy bands on it. I'm sure if you've watched the last several videos, you've seen that I did get a drone back. And so on this walk today, I just wanted to talk about the drone that Skyrover sent me. Because I'm super grateful, but also maybe it'll help some of you. I do read like every single comment, and some of these comments, you know, I have noticed are from other nomads out there, and even other YouTubers as well. If you are a nomad or you're thinking about becoming a nomad, whether that's living in a truck camper or a van or a Prius or whatever, when I started this channel, and I still don't really, I didn't know what I was doing at all as far as like filming or shots or anything like that. And as far as like flying a drone goes, I didn't know much about that either. And I still really don't. So if you're thinking about maybe documenting your travels on YouTube or some other platform, and you don't know anything really, just like me, maybe you're even kind of scared to start, just like me. This drone that Skyrover sent me is the one that I would recommend for you. It's called the Skyrover S1. You know what? Here, let me show you what I'm walking by right now, dude. This is crazy. Look at this. Look at that view. So, I'm not in the woods anymore, obviously. I started making this video and I ran out of daylight when I was talking about the drone, and the next day I woke up to like a crazy winter storm warning, and it was bringing like 50-mile-an-hour winds. So I had to kind of get out of there pretty fast, dude. That same day, actually. Ironically, I'm now back at like the exact same area where my last drone officially died. So I suppose this is appropriate. When it comes to like a drone, dude, like I'm just a YouTuber. I'm a new YouTuber. I don't know much about technology or anything like that. I just need something that I can get up in the air. I usually wait for golden hour to film my spots and my videos unless there's like amazing snow or something like that. And I need something that when I'm going to take it out, it's going to work right away. It's going to film the spots that I need and the footage that I need. And this drone is just amazing, dude, compared to my last drone. Some of the reasons why I specifically wanted this drone as opposed to other drones, number one was definitely the price point. If you watch the channel, obviously you know that I live in a truck camper and I'm very frugal. This was exactly in the price point of a drone that I wanted. I also didn't want to compromise on quality, dude. Like, I need 4K for like those drone shots, and I hate exporting things in 4K, but like, since I've been exporting my videos in 4K as opposed to 2K, they've been doing a lot better as well on YouTube. So I needed 4K. I really wanted active track, which is just a feature. If you don't know anything about drones, it'll just track you or an object or whatever, and kind of like, you know, track it with the camera. When I'm filming those driving shots, dude, especially in forests, I'm worried about trees. And the other reason why I love this drone is because it does have like obstacle avoidance sensors on it. Sometimes though, I cut it pretty close because like, I know that there's an obstacle there. The obstacle avoidance is going to go off either way, but like which is why the cinematic mode is so cool. You can put it in this mode called cinematic mode, and it actually is just like a little bit less reactive. So it's so smooth to fly. It really comes in handy when I'm like driving the truck down forest roads and trying to find the spots. I have like really accurate, precise control, which when you're filming truck camper life videos like I film, it just kind of slows down the movements of what you're trying to do with the drone, which not only makes the film look way better, obviously you can speed that up when you're editing it and make it look natural, but like it also prevents me from hitting something a little bit too quickly and running into a tree or a branch or whatever. And I just love that's pretty much the only mode that I use on this drone. I love it, dude. It's also super easy to like fly and get the shots of the truck as I'm going down these BLM and forest land roads. So the other thing that's super surprising, and it's never let me down so far, but 2 days ago I really put this drone to the test because I was in like just like a mini blizzard. I was trying to get away from the wind, dude, but I just couldn't. And so at the spot that I did get to, the blizzard had just gone through, and it was still like 40-mile-an-hour winds, but the snow had finally stopped, and I really wanted to get a drone shot of that spot and the snow to end out the video, just because it looked super cool, dude. And so I put the drone up in the air, and I can't believe it, but like the footage turned out pretty okay with those 40-mile-an-hour winds. Now, the drone the whole time was telling me to put it down. It's telling me to lower the drone. It was saying way too high winds. You have no control. But like, I had control over the drone. It did what I wanted it to do. The wind obviously kind of kicked it around, but like with that stabilizer on the camera, you hardly noticed it. There was maybe like 1 or 2 times, but it didn't affect my scene that I wanted to throw into the video. It turned out really good, and that would have never happened with my last drone. I probably wouldn't have even gotten it up in the air, and if I did, the wind probably would have just blown it right into like a cliff or something. So I'm not a huge specs person, dude. I'm just a content creator. I wouldn't even consider myself really much of a video editor at this point. It's a lot easier to edit video when you're out in beautiful places, but I will go over just a couple of the specs, and then I will leave a link to this drone in the description. And if you click on that link, you do get a discount on the drone as well. The Skyrover S1 has a 4K 60 frames per second camera. It has all the best features that you would want in a drone, like obstacle avoidance, active track, and auto track. And because it's a smaller drone, if you're just thinking about starting a YouTube channel, or you're like a smaller YouTuber and you're not really getting paid for your content, you don't need to like register it, and you don't need like a license or anything like that to fly it. My last drone would only stay up in the air like, man, I was super lucky if I got like 12 minutes out of it. And each one of these batteries, I can put that drone up in the air for like 20 to 30 minutes, depending on like how cold it is outside, and how far away and up I have to fly it to get the shot that I need. But that's insane, dude. That means I could fly that drone for like over an hour if I wanted to. And I never need that wherever I'm at. I only need probably 20 minutes to fly the drone, and that is way more than enough footage to make a YouTube video. So I'm super stacked with batteries, dude. It came with like extra propellers. It came with a sweet little blue camo case. And yeah, I mean, it came with everything that I needed. And like I said, when I got it, all I did was open it up, plugged my phone into the controller, and I downloaded the app and fired it up. I didn't read any of the instructions or anything. And I flew it just like I've been flying drones for years. So I started this channel with obviously a super old used drone. And it got me this far, dude. And I knew it was going to die for a while there before it actually did, and I was already looking to upgrade, and this was the specific drone that I was looking to upgrade into because, again, I just need something simple that's going to get the shot. The shot's going to look good, and it's something that I can just easily put up in the air, get what I need, and call it a day. And this was the drone that I needed. And with a lot of these videos, dude, I'm already running out of time. You know, I'm fighting the sunset a lot of the times. Golden hour only lasts so long. So I like the fact that this drone is small because I can just throw it into my backpack and it doesn't weigh anything really, so I don't even feel it. I can take it up mountains, I can take it on long hikes through the backcountry and literally just pull it right out of my backpack. It takes literally 60 seconds to open up and get in the air, and that's what I love the most about this drone, obviously compared to my last drone. Even yesterday morning it snowed here and I woke up and I was very tired, and I'd just woken up. I opened the door and I looked outside and I was like, man, I have to capture this. This is so gorgeous. I have to show this on YouTube. And it is very rare that I do anything before I have coffee, dude. But I knew that it would take 5 minutes to get all of that footage with the drone, and it did. It took like way less than that, actually. I just set it on the ground, pressed the button, boom, we're up. Most of the time I just stood in the doorway of my camper and let the drone do its thing, because like right by the door is the heater and it was cold. And done. 5 minutes. It was a 5-minute delay on coffee, and then there you go. Got a beautiful drone shot to throw in a video at a beautiful place of a beautiful moment with snow. The drone is one of the most important tools that I have to create content for my channel. Maybe you don't even want to start a YouTube channel, but you're looking at a drone to capture some footage for your life of some of the spots that you go to. I would highly recommend this one. It has saved the day for me, and it has definitely made my YouTube channel a lot better and my truck camper life in general a lot better. It's one of the most important tools that I have for this channel, and very grateful that I have the Sky Rover S1. On that note, I suppose that about wraps this one up, guys. Way she goes, I suppose. If you made it this far in the video, then chances are you're probably into this kind of stuff. So make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one, and keep on living that dream. And if you haven't found that dream yet, dude, don't stop looking for it, because you never know where it might be. You might even find that it's living out of your truck camper, filming YouTube videos with a brand new drone that you love. That makes life just a lot easier. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.